What's cracking, everybody? You're back with Mr. Berger, and we are going to be playing this new Royal Giant SPLASHNADO deck. It's looking pretty solid. I found it on Royale API, and it was looking pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and give it a try here and jump right into a live match. And so far, he hasn't put anything down. Let's see, do I have an AFK enemy? No, he puts the Lava Hound in the back. So we're actually going to RG in the right there, and we're just going to keep the pressure up in the right. And that'll either force him to invest counters, invest elixir into countering the right, or it will, I'm going to take that tower. Either way, no problem. Okay, so now we have a Lava Hound to defend against on the left here, so we're going to go ahead and put the Mega Minion down for that. Barbarel's actually going to do a pretty good job of shutting down the E-Wizard, and then we have an Ice Spirit here. Let's see, thinking Ice Wizard next. And I could Tornado that if necessary, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. The 2 Princess Towers plus the Ice Wizard are going to be enough to take out that Lava Hound. And let's go ahead and Royal Giant here at the bridge. I have Lightning in this deck. I have it in hand right now. So I can potentially use the Lightning on his Elixir Pump there, but it's a little bit late now. So I'm just going to go ahead and play defense instead. Or rather support that Royal Giant at this point. And it's going in hard on offense, and then I'll play defense once he kills my push here. And then now it should be pretty easy for me to counter. If he puts down another Elixir Pump, I'll know, and I'll have the Lightning in hand. So I'm going to try to keep pretty high Elixir. This guy isn't that great. He's not, he's leaking a lot of Elixir. And, at the very beginning he didn't play anything for a while, and he's not always defending. So we'll just go ahead and take this victory most likely here, and we will move on to another match. Hopefully it will go a little bit better. Let's put the Ice Wiz down here just to kind of defend against that Lava Hound there, and then we're going to put the Barbarian Barrel down to counter the Wizard again. Meanwhile, Dark Prince is doing a bunch of work. And on the King Tower up there, we're going to go ahead and defend with Mega Minion, and we're going to Tornado that away, and we're going to Ice Spirit and Ice Wizard. I was worried that Ice Spirit wasn't going to hit. He's actually going to take my left tower here, but it's not a big deal. I invested a lot into pushing, and so that allowed him to build up a pretty decent push with his Lava Hound. So we're just going to defend here a little bit. We'll try to counter his Lava Hound. It's only 30 seconds left, so I can pretty much just play defense. I didn't have a good hand right there, so I just put the Royal Giant in the opposite lane, because that'll again force him to either take a bunch of damage or to answer that Royal Giant, and it'll distract him, prevent him from pushing in the left even further. So that worked out pretty well there. We're just going to cycle cards on the right here now, make sure that he doesn't take that right tower. There's no way he's taking a King Tower in the last like 10 or 15 seconds, especially not with this deck. He's not going to sneak a balloon in there or anything. So we're pretty much good. Just got to play defense, give him a good game, and let's go ahead and jump on into one more match. Alright guys, let's go ahead and give him a good luck, and let's see, what should we play? I'm thinking Cycle Ice Wiz in the back. That'll be pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and put the Dark Prince on the right. That's actually a pretty good counter to the Witch there, so that's going to work out nicely. And then we're going to probably cycle Mega Minion or see what he does. I do have a Lightning. I think I can't get all three. Actually, I can. Look at this. Perfect. Oh, that was amazing. That was beautiful. A little bit late on the Barbarian Barrel because I was busy admiring my amazing Lightning, but it actually worked out really well. The Barbarian Barrel hit right on time. I was worried it was going to be too late and his Dark Prince was going to connect to the tower there, but it worked out okay for me. Alright, he now has Golem in the right. My Mega Minion got a little bit of damage off onto the Golem. So at this point, I'm just going to invest heavily on defense. I'm going to put the Dark Prince and the Ice Wizard down. Probably should have put the Dark Prince a little bit further because I'm worried he's not going to get his charge. Nope, I was wrong. He got his charge. That was good. Not a big deal because the Dark Prince loses the shield there. It's not the end of the world. I don't know if I can Tornado one of the Golemites in, but we're going to try here. Yes, there we go. Activated the King Tower. That is great. And we're just going to go ahead and Lightning the Witch here. Take that out of the equation. And that'll actually allow the Dark Prince to get a few swings off onto the tower. You notice that those skeletons slowly trickled in, and he got like 2 or 3 swings off just from his splash damage onto the tower by hitting those skeletons. So that worked out really well for me. No problem there. Alright, let's go ahead and... No need to Royal Giant yet. We're going to keep playing defense. We're going to cycle in the back. Cycle Ice Wizard. And then probably... Ooh, he mirrored the Witch. Probably the Dark Prince left. And then we're going to Barbarian Barrel right to get a Barbarian down to distract that, what is it, the Dark Prince on the right. And let's go and get a Mega Minion down here to counter these guys. Oh, I wasn't paying enough attention to that Ram Rider. I was kind of focused on the left there. So the Ram Rider gets some good damage off onto my tower, but not a big deal because I have the Royal Giant going down to the right now. And he just invested a bunch of elixir in that Golem there. So he's not going to have much elixir to counter my Royal Giant, and I have Lightning here to counter that Witch, take it out of the equation, finish off the tower. Wasn't really necessary for the tower, but it did completely destroy the Witch, which makes it so that he can't, you know, have that in there doing a bunch of DPS to my Royal Giant. So let's go ahead and Barbarian Barrel up here. We're going to Mega Minion up there. We're going to Ice Wizard, and this is where we're going to try to take advantage of that SPLASHNADO. There's no need, honestly. I was getting ready to do the Tornado there, but all my defensive troops pretty much completed the job there. He's trying to go in for a Hail Mary push on the right there, finishing it off with the Fireball and everything, but I don't think he's going to be able to. So we're just going to ensure that by freezing the Ram Rider and pulling it away and getting the Dark Prince in there. Give him a good game. Give him the Chinese New Year Piggy emote because I love it. And let's move on into one more. I'm digging this deck so far, guys. It's pretty easy for me to play. It's pretty comfortable and straightforward. I'm very comfortable with almost all the cards. I'm not a big Royal Giant player, but I am relatively familiar with his play style and like how you use him. So I'm able to pull this together decently. Except that might have been a bad... Man, I just don't have anything here. I'm going to have to Barbarian Barrel because I really just didn't have much else to use against that. I don't want to RG yet because I want to see more of what he has. I'm going to... ooh, a little bit late. I was going to try to Tornado the Bandit into the King Tower. That's what I was thinking. But then I was worried it didn't have enough health left. So then it would die before it got to the King Tower and I would just take unnecessary damage. So I kind of last second put down the Dark Prince. And I was a little bit late with him, but it worked out okay because the bandit didn't connect to the tower at all. Alright, I don't want to Tornado that. It's just going to be a waste. We're going to go ahead and just cycle again in the back. We're going to defend the left. I really don't have anything. I have 3 spells in hand, so I'm forced to Royal Giant right. I just don't have much else. Yeah, he has P.E.K.K.A., which is definitely going to give me trouble here. Probably should have... use the Ice Wizard further to the other side. Oh man, this is gonna go really poorly. Oh, terrible. I don't know, guys. No excuses. I just played that really bad. Definitely gonna lose the right tower here. Probably gonna lose the left one as well, but I'll invest a little bit of elixir in defending against that. Okay, left tower is still intact. I know that he has P.E.K.K.A. He accidentally snowballed there. I'll take that. Sometimes I like to, you know, if they make a mistake like that, I'll do the same thing and waste one of my spells. But I'm at such a, you know, disadvantage right now that I want to take any chance that I can get to try to come back here. So let's go ahead and Ice Wizard right. And we're going to Dark Prince right. And we're going to RG right. And we're going to defend with Ice Spirit left. And I'm lagging a little bit. That's unfortunate. But let's see, Lightning here should get me some good value. Take out the E-Wiz, do some damage to the P.E.K.K.A., do some good damage to the tower. The Bandit does a good job of finishing off my, what is it, Ice Wiz there. We're going to Dark Prince on defense. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose that left tower. That's okay. I definitely messed up early on at the beginning of the game, and I pretty much paid for that throughout the rest of the game. So we're just going to take the 1 crown on the right here. And we're just going to accept the loss, and we're going to move on to one more. I just made some bad decisions. Like, I didn't defend enough against that P.E.K.K.A. And early on, like, if you invest too much elixir in one thing and allow them to get a good push going in the opposite lane or something, it can really, like, make or break the game right there. Like, 1 tower gone, that could be it. That could be as much of a disadvantage as it can take. And it might play out differently. Like, in this case, since he took my tower... I had to invest a lot more in trying to get his tower to stay in the game, which allowed him to get my 2nd tower, so he's always ahead by 1 tower. I could have chosen to play heavy defense and then just gone 1-0, but I wanted the 1 crown so that it was 2-1. Might as well. Alright guys, let's go and jump on into another match, see if we can get us another win. Okay, let's give him a good luck. And, or, sorry, her, Sophia. Unless it's a gentleman playing on a Sophia account, you never know. Could be his sisters. Or something like that. Let's see. Probably gonna Ice Wizard right. Well, I mean, obviously I just did that. What I'm trying to say is I already Ice Wizard right. Probably going to support that Ice Wizard right. So I'm going to Dark Prince right. Alright, he has Mega Knight and he has Inferno Dragon. Not too bad for this. I'm going to Barb Barrel there just to have a single target for the Mega Knight to have a distraction. We're going to pull all this back. Tornado's going to completely destroy all those little skeletons there. And then we're going to actually Dark Prince here. Dark Prince does a good job of absorbing Inferno Dragon's beam, because any shielded unit, as of, you know, a patch that came out 6 months or a year ago or whatever, any shielded unit will, once their shield gets broken, the beam from the Inferno Dragon and the Inferno Tower resets. And as you guys know, most likely it builds up over time. Ooh, only level 8. So it does more and more damage over time. So resetting it makes it, you know, is a really good counter to it. That's why you'll see people doing things like zapping or snowballing an Inferno Dragon, or zapping only for the Inferno Tower, because it stuns it and it interrupts it and it causes it to reset. So then your Golem or whatever will be a lot more safe. Alright, luckily I have Barb Barrel in hand here, so that'll take care of that, because that wasn't a very good Royal Giant push. I get sidetracked and start talking too much about strategy, and then I don't focus enough on the game itself. I'm going to go ahead and pull this lady into my King Tower here, and that'll activate the King Tower. Now my right tower does have a lot of damage done to it, but I do have the King Tower activated now, which will give me a bit of an advantage here. We're going to go ahead and Ice Wizard right. And at this point, we're in double elixir, so we can start putting out the Royal Giants. If he's Skeleton Armies, then I have the, what is it, Barbarian Barrel to counter it. Oh man, I missed with the lightning. I meant to hit that Inferno Dragon too. That was really unfortunate, but it's okay. We're going to Tornado everything here, and the Ice Wizard plus Tornado combo is going to do a really good job on defense there. We're going to get another Ice Wizard down here, and we're going to get a Mega Minion down there just to defend against that. He gets really good value there with his Fireball. So I got to defend here, and man, I'm probably going to lose to this guy with level 8 cards. I feel like such a noob. But it happens, guys. It happens. Alright, we're going to do that. And probably not the best use of the Royal Giant. I just really didn't have anything else in hand. And I was hoping that the Inferno Dragon would die soon enough. But it didn't. So let's go ahead and Barbarian Barrel this. And then, nice. That distracted the Mega Knight. Yeah, so see, he's just going to Fireball cycle. He just needs like 1 or 2 more. I think it's 2 more when it comes to Fireball. So I still have a chance. It's very slim, but there's a small chance. Yeah, no, that Ram Rider is going to connect. Give him a good game, give him well played. I just messed up, no excuses, guys. I just did not play that one well either. 2 losses in a row, I can't believe it. Well, I gotta go easy on myself. This is a new deck for me. This is the first time I've ever played it. And like I said, I'm familiar with a lot of the cards, but that doesn't mean that I'm necessarily familiar with the deck itself and all the interactions and the current meta and stuff like that. So let's get that last match in there. Let's see if we can get us 1 more win. Alright, gotta focus here. Give him a good luck, and let's really try to focus on the match and not slip up. Let's cycle Ice Spirit in the back for now. We're gonna Dark Prince the same lane. He has a Lumberjack coming down. I have 3 spells, so I may just Barbarian Barrel. No, I'm gonna RG left lane and just draw a little attention over there. Not really necessary for him to zap that Dark Prince there. Ice Wizard should do a good job of defending against the Flying Machine here. Meanwhile, Royal Giant doing some good damage there onto the left tower. Barbarian Barrel on the left here to counter that Goblin Gang with the Mega Minion, of course. Got some good damage onto the left tower. So we're going to try to capitalize on that. So let's go ahead and hang tight, play defense. Oh, somebody else is watching me. Nice. Whoever's watching me right now, congratulations. One of my clanmates, if you're watching this video and being in my video. Alright, he Golemed left, so I'm going to Dark Prince left, and I'm going to Ice Wiz left. And I'm just going to build up this massive splash defense here, and to try to Tornado everything together. I do have a Lightning as well, if necessary. Good value for his poison there, but I think I'm going to be able to defend pretty well here. Let's Tornado everything now. Oh man, I caught that Flying Machine too. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I was hoping to interrupt the flying machine with that stun there. This is really unfortunate, because flying machine is going to be doing a ton of damage to my left tower here right now. But it is what it is. Maybe when we get into double elixir, we can get the Royal Giant down more. Now that actually worked out pretty well, because he used Night Witch to defend against my Dark Prince, but Dark Prince got some really good value there. A little bit early on the Royal Giant, but I wanted to get it down so that I didn't leak any elixir. I got my hand on the lightning now. Alright, this Royal Giant's definitely taking the left tower, because he invested all that elixir into the golem. So we're just going to heavy defend here. I'm going to put down the Barbarian Barrel just to get the barb down to try to keep my Ice Wizard alive a little bit longer. We're going to get another Ice Wizard down, and Mega Minion, and we're going to tornado everything together. Not really everything, but just the 2 units. That pulls the golem away, and so he doesn't get that massive death damage onto the tower there. Alright, Dark Prince was early enough this time that it distracted that flying machine right there. And he's actually going to take the tower with the poison. So we're going to go ahead and start investing in pushing right here. So let's get the Royal Giant down. Let's get the Ice Spirit down to provide him a little bit of support. Probably should have played more defense. If he golems in front now, that could be bad, but I don't think he has enough elixir. He does have it for that, though, so let's do this. And let's tornado everything together. Get some splash value there. Alright, now it's just the golem. That's all we gotta worry about. He's getting really good value with his poisons, I'm not gonna lie. He's playing them pretty well, and I'm not placing my stuff in the best spots. But I have the Royal Giant with 2 Dark Princes coming down now. I'm wondering if I should lightning. I think I will, just to take out the Mega Minion and get some good damage onto the tower. And we're going to Ice Wizard, and we're going to Barb Barrel, and that'll take care of that completely. And at this point, honestly, I'm just going to RG in the pocket, I think. Yeah, once that stuff's down, RG in the pocket, and then lightning. Because that'll get him closer, quicker. Oh, and then lightning. And I'll actually, you guys can't see it because we're spectating, but I'll lightning like in the top right corner of the top right tower, for example. The reason being, if he were to try to lightning rod it, or if you were to put something down, you want to cover the least amount of ground with the lightning as you can, and make sure that it clips that tower and the least amount of other little squares that you can, because then there's less chance that if he were to put something down, the lightning is going to hit that thing. Because if you're unfamiliar with the lightning, it always hits the highest health targets, and it'll hit 3 targets. So the classic lightning rod is the battle ram. The battle ram and the 2 barbarians, all 3 have higher health than the tower when the tower is really low health, and if they lightning, the lightning will just hit those 3 units. First the ram, and then the 2 barbarians. So even if they have like a skeleton army and their tower only has like 2 health, if you lightning the tower and the skeleton army's there, the lightning is going to hit the skeletons first because they have more health. So that's why you want to put it in the very like top right corner, or if you're pushing on the left tower, the very top left corner, for that very reason. Alright guys, that is it for tonight. Thank you for watching all the way to the end here. You rock. Make sure to leave the video a thumbs up, all the stereotypical YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good night.